Have you ever wondered how Mexico, a country with a rich history and diverse culture, has shaped itself to be the nation it is today? From the ancient civilizations that first called this land home, to the European influences that have left an indelible mark, Mexico's story is as vibrant and colorful as its landscapes. Its economic landscapes, international relations, and cultural nuances have all played a part in this fascinating narrative. Join us as we embark on a journey through time, exploring Mexico's vibrant past and its present. To truly understand Mexico, we must journey back to its roots, to a time before the Spanish conquest. As we travel back in time, we encounter the Olmec civilization, one of the earliest in Mexico. Emerging around 3,000 years ago, the Olmecs were known for their colossal stone heads and intricate jade carvings. But their influence goes beyond art. They are credited with developing the earliest form of writing and the concept of zero in the Americas, leaving a profound impact on subsequent cultures. Fast forward a few centuries, and we find the Maya civilization, a society renowned for its monumental architecture, complex writing system, and advanced understanding of astronomy. The Mayan people developed sophisticated mathematical concepts, accurately tracked celestial bodies, and created a calendar system that still amazes us today. Their cities, such as Chichen Itza and Palenque, are testament to their architectural prowess and ingenuity. Finally, we reach the Aztecs, the last great civilization before the Spanish arrival. Known for their military might and administrative skills, the Aztecs built a vast empire centered around the bustling city of Tenochtitlan, now modern-day Mexico City. Their societal structure was complex, with a strict hierarchy and clearly defined roles. They were also keen astronomers, artists, and engineers, developing a comprehensive calendar system and constructing impressive temples and pyramids. Yet, it's not just the grandeur of their cities or the sophistication of their systems that make these civilizations remarkable. It's their enduring influence on modern Mexico. From the traditional foods, language elements, artistic motifs to the enduring folklore, these ancient cultures continue to shape Mexico's identity. They are the thread that weaves through the tapestry of Mexican culture, tying the past to the present. The legacy of the Olmec, Maya, and Aztec civilizations is deeply embedded in Mexico's cultural DNA, a testament to their resilience and ingenuity. Despite the passage of time and numerous challenges, their influence remains visible in the vibrant and diverse Mexico we know today. These ancient civilizations laid the foundations of the rich and diverse culture that Mexico proudly represents today. The year 1519 marked a significant turn in Mexico's history with the arrival of Spanish conquistadors. This was a moment that would forever change the course of the nation and its people. The Spanish, led by Hernán Cortés, were driven by a thirst for gold and the promise of new territories. Yet what they found was a civilization rich in culture and knowledge, the Aztecs. The Aztecs, known for their advanced society and impressive architectural feats, were initially welcoming of the Spanish. However, the relationship quickly soured as the Spanish began to exert control, leading to years of conflict. The fall of the Aztec capital, Tenochtitlan in 1521, signaled the end of the Aztec Empire and the beginning of Spanish rule. The Spanish brought with them their own culture, traditions, and religion, which began to fuse with the indigenous cultures. This fusion created a unique blend that is still evident in Mexican culture today. Spanish became the dominant language, but many indigenous words made their way into the new lexicon. One of the most significant impacts of the Spanish conquest was the introduction of Christianity. The Spanish were fervent in their mission to convert the indigenous people, leading to the widespread adoption of Catholicism. This religious shift dramatically altered the societal structure, with the church playing a central role. The Spanish also introduced new systems of governance and societal structure. The encomienda system, for instance, was implemented where Spanish settlers were granted authority over indigenous communities. This system led to a stark societal divide and the exploitation of indigenous people, casting long shadows that can still be seen today. The Spanish conquest was a period of great transformation, shaping Mexico into a blend of indigenous and Spanish cultures. While it was a time of conflict and change, it also marked the birth of a new nation, a nation that would continue to evolve and adapt, forever influenced by the fusion of cultures that occurred during this pivotal time. Fast forward to the 19th century, Mexico finally gained its independence and embarked on a path of modernization. The struggle for independence was a tumultuous one, filled with conflict and strife, but it was also a period of profound change and growth. The early days of independence were marked by instability, as various factions vied for control. It was a time of political unrest, with numerous coups and changes in leadership. However, the winds of change were blowing. The Mexican Revolution, which began in 1910, was a pivotal moment in the country's history. It was a violent and chaotic time, but it also brought about significant social and political reforms. The revolution was a fight for social justice and equality, a fight to end the oppressive hacienda system and to establish a democratic government. The revolution also marked the beginning of Mexico's modernization. The government launched ambitious programs to modernize the economy, focusing on industrialization and infrastructure development. This period saw the construction of railways, roads and ports, the growth of industry, and the expansion of the middle class. This era also saw significant cultural changes. The revolution sparked a cultural renaissance, with a renewed interest in Mexico's indigenous heritage. Artists, writers, and intellectuals embraced this heritage, creating a unique Mexican identity that blended indigenous traditions with modern ideas. This cultural rebirth was reflected in the art, literature, and music of the time, which celebrated Mexico's diversity and history. Despite these advances, the path to modernization was not smooth. There were challenges along the way, including economic inequality, political corruption, and social unrest. However, through it all, the people of Mexico remained resilient, working towards a better future. In the years following the revolution, Mexico continued to evolve, adapting to changes in the global landscape. The country has faced numerous challenges, but it has also made significant strides in areas such as economic development, political reform, and social progress. These events transformed Mexico into a sovereign nation, marking its place on the global stage. Today, Mexico stands as a vibrant nation, rich in culture and history, and a key player in the global economy. This colorful land, often referred to as the belly button of the moon in ancient Aztec language, is a melting pot of old and new tradition and innovation. Mexico's economy, the second largest in Latin America, is driven by a diverse mix of industries. From automotive manufacturing to telecommunications and from tourism to agriculture, the country's economic landscape is as varied as its topography. The tech industry in particular is witnessing a boom, with Mexico City quickly becoming a hub for startups and innovation. Yet, like any country, Mexico faces its share of challenges. Economic inequality remains a pressing issue, with a significant wealth gap between the urban rich and the rural poor. The country also grapples with environmental concerns, such as deforestation and water scarcity, which pose a threat to its rich biodiversity. But let's not forget the heart and soul of Mexico, its culture. From the soul-stirring mariachi music to the vibrant Dia de los Muertos celebrations, Mexican culture is a sensory feast that has had a profound influence on the world stage. Its cuisine, a UNESCO intangible cultural heritage, is renowned worldwide for its flavors, colors, and textures. And let's not overlook the country's contributions to the world of art and literature, with luminaries like Frida Kahlo and Octavio Paz. Mexico's cultural richness extends to its indigenous communities too. Despite centuries of colonization and modernization, these communities have preserved their unique traditions and languages, adding another layer to Mexico's cultural tapestry. Despite its challenges, Mexico continues to thrive, powered by its resilient spirit and cultural richness. As we look towards the future, this nation's story is still being written, its potential yet to be fully realized. But one thing is certain: Mexico, with its vibrant culture and robust economy, will continue to leave its mark on the global stage. From ancient civilizations to a bustling modern nation, Mexico's journey is truly fascinating. We've journeyed through time, starting with the pre-colonial era where majestic civilizations like the Maya and the Aztecs laid the foundation of a rich cultural heritage. These ancient societies, with their complex social structures and impressive architectural feats, set the stage for what was to come. Then came the Spanish conquest, a tumultuous period that brought profound change. The fusion of indigenous and Spanish cultures birthed a new era, creating a unique cultural blend that still resonates in the heart of Mexico today. Post-independence, Mexico embarked on a journey of modernization. Despite the challenges, the nation showed an inspiring resilience, navigating through political and economic upheaval to emerge as a key player on the world stage. Fast forward to present-day Mexico, a vibrant nation thriving in its cultural diversity. Its economy, once heavily reliant on agriculture, is now a diverse mix of manufacturing, services, and an increasingly influential tech sector. All these layers of history, culture, and economic evolution have shaped Mexico into the dynamic country we see today. As we conclude our journey, one thing is clear. Mexico, with its rich past and vibrant present, is a testament to resilience and cultural diversity.